Hi, sir. I need to get you in for court. Can I get your first and last name? Hello? Can you unmute yourself? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes. What is your first and last name?
Brandon Ishman. Last name is spelled Aishman.
Spell your last name for me again.
Yes, Aishman.
Good morning.
Cindy, long time no see, literally.
I don't see that I have you scheduled for court today. What made you have court today?
It said me and my attorney must appear before casino on December 16th at 10 a.m. by Zoom for a possession of paraphernalia.
You received a notice?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just calling to tell y'all that I'm hiring counsel.
You are?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I don't have you on the docket, but if you are hiring an attorney, that's fine. Just have them send in a letter of representation.
Okay. I
Yeah.
just didn't want a warrant, so that's why it shows that I was supposed to be on the docket. But I mean, with this letter that I've received it like a month ago.
Okay. You might have. I mean, you could. Yeah. If you received a letter, then I probably do have you on the docket. But if you're gonna hire an attorney, then that's fine. You'll just need to have that attorney send us a letter of representation.
A letter of representation. Okay.
And it should be good.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
Hello. I need to get you checked in for court. Are you there?
No, I mean the email.
Hi, sir. I need to get you checked in for court. What is your first and last name?
Okay.
Can you unmute yourself?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. Nicholas Davis is my name.
Okay. So I got you checked in. So what I'm going to do is put you back into the waiting room until it's your time for court. Okay. So just sit
Thank
tight.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think that did the rest. Mhm. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name? Can you hear me? Can I get your first and last name, please?
Yes, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
My name is Cameron McLeod.
Okay. I've got you checked in for court. So right now I'm just going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay? So just sit tight. Thank you. I can do it. It'll take a minute for it. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. What is your first and last name?
First name Rudy, last name Martinez.
Okay. Okay, I've got you checked in for court, so I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn. Don't hang up because you'll be speaking with the judge here shortly, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Hi. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, I need to get you checked in
Yeah.
for court. What is your first and last name?
Julio Rangel.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court. I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn. Please do not hang up or you won't be able to get back, okay?
Okay. So just wait, you said?
Yep, just wait on the phone.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court this morning. What is your first and last name?
Hello, my name is Paulina Calzada.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court. I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn for court. Please do not hang up because you'll be speaking with the judge here shortly.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good morning. I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name?
Wyoming Fowler.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court, so just sit tight. I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn to speak to the judge, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, can you hear me? Hello? Anyone there? you checked in for court. What's your first and last name?
Brady Harwell.
What is that again?
Brady Harwell.
Brady. Okay. Okay, I've got you checked in for court, so I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn to speak to the judge, okay? Just sit tight for me. Hello, can you hear me? Anyone there? Hi, I need to get you checked in for court this morning. What's your first and last name? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your first and last name?
It's Sophie Umfleet, SophieUmfleet.
Okay, I got you checked in for court, so I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, sir. I need to get you checked in for court. What is your first and last name? Can you hear me? Sir? Sir, I need to get you checked in for court. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Sir? Sir? Sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? I cannot hear you, sir. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear him. Hello? Can you hear me, sir? I can't hear you. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Sir, can you hear me? Oh, this is audio's connected now. There you go. Sir, there we go. Okay, sir, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay, great. I can hear you as well. So I'm gonna get you checked in. I got you checked in for court. So I'm gonna put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn to speak to the judge. Okay? So just sit tight for me.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, court. It's on Zoom. We don't appear in person. You'll have to go on this. That's the Zoom, or call this number. And you need to go ahead and check in online. Due to COVID-19. No, it's check in online. No, it's today, but it's not in person. It's
Hello, sir. I need to
online.
get
So
you
do have
checked in for
phone?
court. What is your first and last
Call
name?
that number and get checked in, because we're having court right now.
Hello.
Off the meeting. No, this number right here. By dialing here. It's a Zoom meeting.
Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can I get your first and last name?
No, you do not have to be here.
Tyreek Ortiz.
So you need to call in immediately so you can get checked in. You need to get this name. Please see your case number.
What was your name again?
Tyreek Ortiz.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court. I'm gonna put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn. Please do not hang up or you won't be able to get back in, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Hi, I need to get you checked in for court this morning. What is your first and last name?
Isaac Simmons Jr.
And you can just go ahead and have a seat over there to get checked.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court. I'm gonna put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn. Please do not hang up or you won't be able to get back in.
Say no more.
Thank you.
No, it's just all on, that ID is on the paper. It starts with a 9. It's a long number. It's right under the phone.
Hi, I need to get you checked in for court this morning. What is your first and last name?
Okay, so you call
Dontrell Lewis.
and then you put in this ID. Okay.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court. I'm gonna what to do is put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn for court. Do not hang up, please, or you won't be able to get back in.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. It started to break out.
I'm gonna put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn to speak with the judge. Do not hang up,
Then
please.
you'll just have to wait in the waiting room.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're checking people in. We have a lot of people checking in. You do not have to be right here. That's fine, yeah, as long as you're, yeah.
Hi, I need to get you checked in for court this morning. What is your first and last name?
Julio Rangel.
Who is this?
Julio Rangel. It's just I accidentally hung up the phone a minute ago.
Because I'm about to lock this room and you won't be able to get back in. I've already checked you in once.
Yeah, it's just it hooked up to the Bluetooth in the car and it
Just letting you
hung
know,
up the call.
get disconnected again, so you won't be able to get back in. We have too many
Okay.
checking in. I can't have doubles. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, I need to get you checked in for court. Can you hear me? Can you unmute yourself? Thank you.
Yes.
Can I get your first?
Hello?
Yes. Can I get your first?
Gilbert Ibarra.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court. Just sit tight. Please do not hang up, or you won't be able to get back into the court.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but it also says today. If they're scheduled for today and the 13th, just tell them to call back on the 13th. I don't see them on here.
They're not on there.
I don't see them on my list, but maybe after, how many pages do you have?
2.
Yeah, me too. I'm just gonna tell her to call back on the 13th.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, just call back on the 13th. And you're already in? Oh, okay, well, if you're already in, then you've already been checked. Just hold on until they, you can go ahead and get it over with today if you've already checked in. What's the name?
Hi, I need to get you checked in for court this morning. What is your first and last name?
Julio Hernandez.
What was that again?
Julio Hernandez.
She's on the list, I'm sorry, I just couldn't see it. She's already on.
You say your last name is Hernandez?
Hernandez, yes, ma'am.
And you said Julio?
Julio, yes. Julio.
What were you calling in this morning for?
Well, I had it was for public intoxication. I had like a court date or something.
Did you have a court date for today?
Do I know? Hello?
Okay, let me put the docket sheet and I will get you put on. Just sit tight. Your turn to speak to the judge. I will put you back into the courtroom. So just sit tight until it's your turn.
So I had to be there then?
No, just sit on the phone. Do not hang up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. It's a second break.
Ay, 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 ay. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't print. Yeah, I saw his letter, so. You're not checking the report yet, because I think the name is wrong. What are you using? Oh, okay. Yeah. She'll get you checked in, make sure you're on the pickup.
Hello.
Good morning. What is your first and last name? Hi.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
It's
Hello?
very, very soft.
Okay, well, that's not on my end. That might be on your end. But I need your first and last name to check you in. What is it?
I cannot hear.
Out there,
Can you mute yourself and then unmute it? Maybe.
nobody can in here.
Okay, I need to get you checked in. What's your first and last name? You're on mute. Can you unmute yourself?
I can't hear her. Hello?
Hi. I need to get you checked in.
I'm trying. Yeah, I can't hear. It's very quiet.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's on your end. Is your volume up? I can hear you perfectly fine.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, okay. I finally got it to work.
Okay, what's your first and last name?
Madison Salas. Sallis.
Okay, I've got you checked in for court. So I'm going to put you back into the waiting room until it's your turn. Please do not hang up or you won't be able to get back in.
Okay.
$17. It is due on January 4th, 2021.
Okay, I've locked these. Nobody else can get in.
Okay, hold on. If you're not in here, you need to try it again. Somebody got kicked out, Cindy. Is it locked? Who was it?
Who is it? These people are on the case number. Did you unlock it? I unlocked it.
No, I see you in there. Oh, no, it's gonna be a minute, because we have a big docket today. That's okay, thank you. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, we're ready whenever you are.
You want to do yours first or mine first?
We can do yours because I think you have less. Yeah, you have 3. I have almost my full docket on this call plugged into me. That's the first. Yes, we can.
That's it. Already 8:41. You didn't get cheese on yours. They didn't put cheese on it, huh? It's so equal beans.
What? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Yes.
Yes.
What's up? Go. Hello? Yes.
Okay.
Hello? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
You don't have to talk to them. It's a meeting. That's everybody that's in court. Right.
Okay, you guys will be on here shortly. 1 second.
Are you smoking?
Okay.
Can you hear me good?
Yes, I unmuted
Yes.
myself.
And is there volume up?
Let me check here.
It's gonna be the very one at the end with the red marked through the
Oh.
bottom by the time.
This one?
No, not in that box. More in the blue. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
And
okay.
then that one. Just that.
Want to look at my-
There you go.
Okay.
Good morning. 41. I'll be right back.
Good morning. Do we have everyone on?
Yes. Yeah, I'm here. Yes, sir.
I'm here as well.
Okay. I'm Lance, Justice of the Peace here in Precinct 4. And we are doing it today. A little bit of noise from someone here. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a car door.
And in this plea hearing, you will be pleading before the court as to whether you are declaring yourself not guilty, guilty, or no contest. Guilty or
Okay.
contest means that we will hear your case right now, and you will be assessed.
I can barely hear you, sir. It's like I can hear certain of your conversations, and you like kind of cut off a little bit.
Okay, guys, can we please not be speaking with the judge who's trying to read y'all's rights? Can y'all please put everyone on mute? It's getting very loud, and y'all know not everyone can hear him. So please do not speak back until you're spoken to, and please put your please get on mute, please, so everyone can hear. And no one needs to be speaking right now.
Okay, to continue with that, you will be pleading. If you plead not guilty, then you are saying that you want to contest this and that you will want to speak to the DA. You will not talk to me about your case until you have spoken with the DA and either come to an agreement or we will go back to trial. If you plead no contest or guilty, then we will hear your case right then and we will assess the fine. Does everyone understand that? I'm going to assume that since everyone is muted, that everyone replied yes to that. And I'm going to ask that you raise your right hand to be sworn in this morning for this hearing. Will everyone please raise your right hand? There we go. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Okay. Thank you very much. Then, Cindy, I think we're ready for our first one.
Okay, so guys, now we're gonna put y'all all back into the waiting room, and we're gonna bring y'all in individually, one by one, and you'll be able to speak with the judge. If it takes a while, we do have a big docket today, so please do not hang up because you will not be able to get back in. It may take a little, maybe 30, 45 minutes before you even get on. Just sit tight. Guys, we're gonna start with traffic tickets first.
Okay.
Let me get everyone out of the room. We got everybody out, Judge. We're gonna start with Lisa. So Lisa's gonna do hers first, and then we'll do mine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can find mine. There's so many in here. The first one is 260449. There it is.
260-449. Okay. That is Madison Kalen.
Okay, Madison, can you hear me? She's muted, so I may have to send her a message. I don't know. I may put her back in the waiting room, and because she's on video also, and she's not there. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
261236.
Okay.
Nope, sorry, he's not here. So 2619925.
Okay. Rodney Wayne Hendon.
Okay, can you unmute, please? Okay, there you are. Okay, you are on with the judge.
All right.
Yes, Mr. Hendon, the two charges against you are driving with without a license while suspended and turning when unsafe. How are you intending to plead this morning?
Well, I am guilty of driving on the suspended license, but they've been suspended since like 2006 and or 5, something like that. But I finally got the state to release them, and I was able to get one this week, and so I got my license finally. And I've only tried to do this about every couple of years, try to get them to release them, let them go, and everything, because the accident happened so long ago. It was in like 2001, I believe it was, and it was a minor accident, and really and truly, if I'd had insurance, I probably never would happen.
Sir, how are you pleading this morning first?
I'm guilty of it, yes.
Okay, you are pleading guilty.
Are you wanting to speak to the prosecutor about the other ticket or both of them?
Well, yeah, about the other one, because the other one, I had my signal on, and I was waiting on traffic to clear, and as soon
Okay,
as
sir, you're just doing a plea. You're not going to tell your story to the judge
Okay.
yet, okay?
Okay.
Right. Sir, what I would suggest is this. I would suggest that on both of these tickets that you plead not guilty, speak to the DA, and we'll get some clarification then on where we can go from there.
Oh, okay. All right.
So if you'll mark on your form there and plead not guilty, then we'll let you speak to the DA, and they'll begin to work out some of the details.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Rodney, you're going to need to call me, and I'm going to transfer you to the DA. So
Okay.
if you want to do that after you hang up, then we can get you on the phone. You don't have to do a video chat with him, okay?
Okay.
Do you have my phone number?
Let's see. I think I do here. Yeah. 775-1542.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll give you a call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Judge, let's see if the first one was available.
Okay.
Judge Cancino's office. Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold for or I'm gonna go ahead and transfer you, okay? His name is Thomas Stevenson. If he doesn't answer, please leave a message. Thank you. Sorry, Judge. Let's get one here. Let's just go to the other one. It's 261-8981. There we go.
980.
2020-261.
Yeah, 980 and 981.
Well, actually, he's just contesting 981.
Okay.
I believe. But you can talk to him about that.
Okay.
Okay, you're on with the judge.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Cameron.
Yes.
Okay. Cameron, I have two cases. 980 is failure to signal, and 981 is failure to yield at the stop sign. And I think you have already pled on the first one, or?
Correct. I have already filed deferred adjudication for the failure to signal.
Okay. So this morning you are pleading on the 981 case, which is failure to yield at the stop.
Correct.
And how are you pleading this morning?
Not guilty, sir.
Not guilty, so you want to speak with the DA then?
I believe so. I'm not quite sure on the processes.
The process is that if you plead not guilty, that you then speak to the DA to see if a deal can be made, and we will not have to go through the to the trial. If you pled guilty, we would have a trial right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And if you'll mark on that form that you have not guilty, and then our clerk Lisa will instruct you on what to do next.
Okay, and this all happens today still, I'm assuming?
Yes, you're going to give me a call. Do you have my number?
I believe
775-1542.
42. Okay.
Give me a call and we'll get you to the DA's office, okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do I leave this call now, or do I stay in?
Yes. No, you go ahead and leave. You're just going to be on the phone to the prosecutor.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Judge, we'll try that other one more time. And if they're not there, I don't know what to do. Madison.
Wasn't she on video originally?
Yes, she was on video.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she lost connection. You know what? Somebody's calling. Hold on just a second. It may be her. I'm going to put her back in the waiting room and then we'll see what we need to do. So just hold on just a second. Okay, we're just going to put her in the waiting room and see if she comes on before. And we're going to go to Cindy's docket.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there I go. We're going to start with the very first one, which is 2015-290-725.
Brandon Coulter. Oh, no, Dontrell Lewis. Okay.
Okay, Dontrell.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are now on with the judge, okay?
All right.
Hello, Mr. Lewis.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you understand that you'll be pleading on this case this morning. The charge
Yes, sir.
is possession of drug paraphernalia. How are you pleading this morning?
I'm guilty.
You're pleading guilty. Okay. If you will mark that on your page there, you'll get that back to the clerk very shortly.
All right.
We will proceed now to hear your case. Tell me about the circumstances here, Mr. Lewis.
The circumstances on the situation on how this happened.
Yes.
As far as my recollection, we were going to a game, me and a couple friends, and we had got stopped by the sheriff because we ran into this roadblock, and he ended up pulling us over, and he searched the vehicle, and there was a grinder inside of there, and I had told him that it was mine, so like no one else would get in trouble. I took fault for that, and then after that, I was already in the process of going to school, so I was in a whole nother state, and I had just gotten back to get it taken care of. So that's really how that was, as far as I can remember.
Yes, this was a long time ago, 2015.
Yes.
You had an Omni warrant at the time, and so you are out of state. Where are you located?
I just moved back, so that's why I'm trying to get it taken care of.
I see. Okay. Yeah. And are you saying that it really wasn't yours? You took the blame for someone else in the vehicle?
I can't really say whose it was, but I can just say that.
Were you aware of it being in there before you were stopped?
No, sir, I wasn't.
Okay. Are you a user yourself?
No, sir, I'm not.
Ever?
Whenever that happened, yes, sir. But other than that, no, sir. After that, it stopped.
I see. You stopped. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Since this is a while back, I'm going to go very light on this. Basically, a $100 fine, and of course, court costs in addition to that. And I'm not going to require anything else currently. Are you a student now, or did you complete your education?
Oh no, sir. I'm attending school this semester, coming back.
What is your major?
Psychology.
Okay. Psychology.
Yes.
Well, should be a good major. You should get a lot of education on drug issues then.
Yes.
The fine is $100 plus the court costs. And if you'll visit with the clerk, she will help you with all the arrangements.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the clerk, will I have to go there, or will that be the one I'm speaking to on Zoom, after Zoom?
Yes, the one you've been speaking to.
Okay, gotcha.
You call me in about 30 minutes. I will let you know how to get that. Please get back to me and what we need to do to get you paid or on a payment arrangement. Just let me know the docket and then call my line directly, which is 775-1546. And then we'll be able to get you set up on that, okay?
Yes, ma'am. You said call you in 30 minutes, and the number was 775. What was it?
1546.
1546. All right. Yes, ma'am. I will do that.
Great, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys, the next one's gonna be 2016-290-512. Right, Gilbert Ibarra. Hello, Gilbert?
Yes.
Okay, you're now on with the judge. Can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're now on with the judge, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ibarra, this is Lance Consino, Justice of the Peace here in Precinct 4. And you have a charge of possession of drug paraphernalia against you. How
Yes.
are you pleading on that this morning?
No contest.
No contest, okay. I do have a question about why we had you down for, let's see, back in 9/6 of 17, so 2 years ago, my predecessor.
Yes, sir.
You missed a court date then, and you missed
Yeah,
another.
I missed the court. I missed the court date in December the 2nd. I got a letter from Anne Marie Caruth. I went to a court on 2/1/2017, and I moved to Abilene, and I had a case at the same time. I had another case. That case is cause number 2016-408-824. And she told me if they dismiss that charge, I'll dismiss this charge. Nikki Boatwright was my attorney. They dismissed that, but I couldn't make it to this court because I was in Abilene. And they said I could do it over the phone. And when I called too early or too late. So I never got to speak to the judge.
Yes, I can see that there was a continuance in February of 2017. And
she wanted to see how, if I went through with all my, with the plea deal that we made with the prosecutor, and I did everything. I did community service and I went to classes and all that. So they dismissed that case.
They did dismiss.
And she said, I'm sorry.
They did dismiss that case.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then, and what was that case about? Was that related to this incident?
Yes. Well, I had gotten stopped, and I had got caught with drug paraphernalia when they arrested me for this charge, because they didn't arrest me till 3 months later or whatever when it happened. It happened on the 6th, 2017, in June or July, and I got arrested on 9/16. That's when I paid my fines and all that. I had gone to court. I got 9/14 is when I paid for the fine. There was no driver's license. Yeah. So, and she had said, well, if they dismiss that one, I'll dismiss this one. I said, okay, but I never got to go to court because I was living in Abilene and I was working in Midland and I couldn't make it. And they said I could call and talk to the judge on the phone, but 10, 15 minutes before 10 or whatever. And I did it, and it was either too late or too early, and the phone was busy, and they said it was too late, and I couldn't get through. So they did another court date on December the 2nd, and I couldn't make that one. That was on a Saturday.
Sarah, what is that other docket number? You said it was dismissed. I can verify to see if that was dismissed. What was that case number?
Case number?
Yes. She'll have to create
2016-408-824.
Depends on when they get him served. Sometimes they can, small claims can be lengthy. So
I guess this case was dismissed.
yeah. So, but if you have any questions, just call. think it's just mainly on having to serve, you know. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, once served, yeah. Thank you.
Did you see that, Judge?
Yes, does look like it's dismissed, doesn't it?
Yes, it was. They dismissed it on, it was March 31st, 2017.
Right. Okay. Then, based on that, I'm going to dismiss this case.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I had to call and make an arrangement to see you because I wanted to take care of this.
Okay, Judge, I can draw up a dismissal for the prosecutor to sign off on it, and then.
Right. Prosecutor will need to sign off on this, and we will see if they're fine with that.
Okay.
Okay, you should be done. I'm gonna draw up that dismissal and I'll give it to the prosecutor. You want to give us maybe a week or so and check back to see if the prosecutor has signed that.
Okay.
Do you understand that? It is critical.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You should be good.
Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. The next one we have is Tyreek, which is 2019-290-722.
Okay.
Hello, Tyreek.
Yes.
You are now on with the judge.
Good morning, Mr. Ortiz.
Good morning.
This is, of course, a guilty plea hearing, so you will be letting us know before you say anything about your case, how you will be pleading. The charge is possession of drug paraphernalia. How are you pleading this morning?
No contest.
No contest. I see that your date of birth is 1/10 of 2000. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You are 20 years old today?
Yes, sir.
And have you ever been in trouble before?
No.
You have, are you a regular user?
No, not since I got the ticket.
Judge, he was on the pre-plea program and didn't complete it, so that's why he's back in court.
I see. Okay. That explains that. Now, tell me, Mr. Ortiz, why did you not complete the pre-plea program?
Well, when I first got into it, we weren't like in COVID and everything. So my plan was to do I think it was like 30 hours of a community service. And then we had COVID. And so like, it was like 2 or 3 months, like I didn't hear anything. So everything was closed. So I kind of forgot about it. And then I moved to Corpus. And so everything started going again. And so then I was supposed to write like 2 essays and do 24 hours of community service. And then I got a job, and the food bank is only open during the week. And the only days I have off are Saturday and Sunday, so they're closed. So it's hard to find time to make that happen. And I had just started, so I didn't want to like ask off or whatever. So that's that. And then I did one of the essays, sent it in, and then the other one, it was supposed to be an interview. And so, I didn't want to like ask off or whatever. So that's that. And then I did one of the essays, sent it in, and then the other one, it was supposed to be an interview. And so, I didn't want to like ask off or whatever. So that's that. And then I did one of the essays, sent it in, and then the other one, it was supposed to be an interview. I called the guy. They told me that I was supposed to interview, and I set it up and the appointment and everything, and never heard anything back from them. So that's kind of where I was at.
You made attempts, but your follow through was a little bit lacking in making sure that you completed the program. When was
Yes, sir.
do you know when the completion date of your program was supposed to be?
Not exactly. It kept changing.
Mhm. Let's see here. What are you employed at now, Mr. Ortiz?
Discount tire.
Look at Discount Tire. Okay. I think what we need to do is to get you back in touch with the pre-plea folks to see if anything can be done, and then we'll see if we'll see if they are still willing to work with you, or if we need to proceed, because I would like to see this kept off your record if possible, but you must follow through. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. Well, like on the community service, like I already have most of it done. I have like 12 hours, I think.
And
So really, the only thing that I was waiting for was that interview.
with the COVID situation, that may be waived. We'll have to see. But I would say that the best thing that can happen is for you to get back in touch. And Cindy, our clerk, will help you with that. So we will continue it until we hear back from them. Your case will be continued here until we hear back from them.
Okay, Tyreek, what's a good phone number for you?
806-496-5645.
Okay, so I'm gonna reach out to the dispute resolution and see and have them reach out to you to see what you need to do to complete that program. If you fail to complete it again, then you'll end up back with the judge, and he will set your fine, and you'll pay a fine, and it'll go against your record. Okay.
Okay.
I'll send them your number, so you should be receiving a call sometime today.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Okay, Judge. Next one is 2020-290-007
Okay.
for Julio Rangel. Hello, Julio? Hello?
Hi. Hi.
Hi, you are now on with the judge, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Rangel.
Yes.
Yes. You understand that the hearing this morning is to plea. So I will not hear any details of your case until after you have pled either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. How will you be pleading on the charge of an open container in the vehicle?
Guilty.
You're pleading guilty, okay? If you will mark that on your form, please.
Okay.
Then we'll proceed. Tell me about the situation. What brought this on? How did you have an open container?
He said he was drinking just a couple beers after work, and he happened to have one in the car on his way home.
Who was?
Julio. It says he doesn't speak English too well. I'm going to translate for him.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. We're speaking to a translator here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not, okay, so Mr.
Yeah, Julio's right here.
Julio is there, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And how is it that Julio, he was drinking a couple of beers, you said, in the vehicle? What is that?
Yeah, he had one on the way home from work. He had got off of work and said he was drinking a beer, and he had one in the car on the way home, and he got pulled over.
I see. Okay. Well, that's of course a big no-no to be drinking while driving, and it's something that we take very seriously here in Texas because the number of people who are killed on our highways every year due to drunk driving is very large. I understand it's in excess of 1,700 lives a year that are lost to drinking and driving. And so I think you can understand why we take this so seriously. This situation, I'm going to assess a $300 fine plus the court costs and require an alcohol awareness class. Do you understand that, sir? Did we lose them?
It looks like we lost them. Oh, I think they hung up. Because they're not in the room no more. Okay, I have to wait and see if they call back.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one is going to be 2020-290-016 for Nicholas Davis. He has pending charges that are higher, so this one may just be continued.
This is Nicholas Davis. Okay, 016 is the last.
Yes,
And he has pending charges.
Yeah, like felony charges.
Okay.
So Nicholas, can you unmute yourself?
Awesome. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, Mr. Davis, this is Lance Consino. I'm Justice of the Peace here in Precinct 4.
Yes, sir.
The charge this morning is possession of drug paraphernalia, but I understand that you have some charges in a superior court.
What's that?
That are pending. Do you have felony charges pending in another court?
No, sir.
You don't have any other charges pending in any other court?
No, sir.
Possibly could, guys. He just so.
I had a gun charge, but it was an unlawful. I got an unlawful carry charge, and the firearm was stolen. But they found out who stole it before I got my hands on the firearm, so that felony charge got dropped. So that may be what you're talking about, but I don't have any. That's the only felony I've ever been charged with, and it did get dropped, sir.
Okay. Then how will you be pleading on this charge of possession of drug paraphernalia?
Guilty.
You're pleading guilty this morning, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you will mark your sheet there, do you have the sheet, the guilty plea sheet? Yes, if you'll mark the guilty on there, then tell me about the situation here. Was it related to the gun? What did it occur at the same time as the gun charge, or was
can you tell me when I got charged with this one? Because I've been charged with paraphernalia twice, so I need just know the date.
This was a 2020, and it looks like it was early in the year.
January.
It was filed in January. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was also when I got the gun charge as well. But I sat my time out. I went to jail for 40 days and sat my time out.
You sat 40 days out on the gun charge, but it was dismissed later?
Yeah, not that. I got unlawful carry. That's what I sat out. I got unlawful carry. The other charges got dropped. except for this paraphernalia charge, of course. And then I was also on probation, so like I don't know, I just didn't want to keep messing up on probation, so I said I need to just do better, so throw me in jail for 40 days, and that's what I did.
I see. So you have you been clean since
Yes. Yes, sir.
then?
Oh, how do I get back to the video page?
Well, I can see you. You can't see me?
No, sir. I don't know what I just did. Let me think. I think it's right here. Awesome. I can see you again.
You served 40 days in jail for the other charge.
Yes, the unlawful carry. The
Okay.
other charge that felony charge that you're talking about got dropped. It might still say it's pending, but it did get dropped. My attorney said I don't have to worry about it. My lawyer.
Okay. Your birthday is 11/8 of 1999, so you just turned 21. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to assess a fine of $300. There, since you've served time, that may take care of most of that, but $300 plus the court costs.
Okay.
Yellow booking screen, Nicholas, and you only have $100 worth of Yellow credit.
Okay, so I have to pay 200 plus court costs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On this paper it says please select one of the following. About it's talking about payment arrangings, like and all that arrangements. I can probably pay the whole thing in cash. I do have a legal job. I work with my aunt and uncle. I can probably do it. Can I do it like the beginning of January?
So if it can't be paid in full today, we're going to set you up on a payment arrangement. So if you'll give me a call in about 30 minutes, I can connect you to our compliance department and they can get that set up for you.
Okay, can you give me a number, please?
Yes, you'll call me directly. It's going to be 806-775-1546.
And you said 1846?
1546. 1546.
Awesome. And then with this paper that I filled out, the guilty sheet, what do I do with this? Where do I mail this at or whatever? Like what?
Back to me or email it back to me.
How would I email it to y'all?
You'll send it to my email. You'll scan it and send it to my email, which is cromero, ROMERO, @lubbockcounty.gov.
All right. And if I was to mail it, what mailing address do I do that?
PO Box 10536, Suite 121.
Okay. Awesome. I appreciate it. I'll call you in about 30 minutes.
Okay. Are you done with him, guys?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Next one is going to be Isaac Simmons, 2020-290195. Hello, Isaac.
Yes, ma'am.
You are now on with the judge.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Simmons.
How's it going?
It's going well today for me. Thank you.
Good to hear.
The charge this morning is open container. And before you tell me anything about your case, how will you be pleading this morning?
Guilty.
You want to plead guilty, okay? And if you do you have the form that that has those pleas on it?
I do, but it's an old form. I had to reschedule.
If you will mark the guilty on that form, and then of course our clerk will be in touch with you in just a few minutes after we visit some more about
Okay.
that back to us. You are pleading guilty. Tell me about the case. I'm going to hear your case now.
Basically, I just went to Eskimo Hut. I was new to the whole
the open container thing. I didn't know you needed. I didn't know you could have poked your whole. I mean, the straw through the bag, and that's all it basically was. I poked the straw through the bag, and they got it for open container.
What were you stopped for?
My back light was out. Pretty much, I was on the way to a friend's house.
Let's see. Are you a regular drinker?
My regular, occasionally.
Okay. And are you currently employed?
No, I'm not. I'm waiting on SSI.
You're receiving SSI currently. Do you have a disability then?
Yes, I do.
What is that?
I have arthritis, lupus, and stage 4 kidney failure.
I see. And
I'm not receiving no benefits right now. We're going through the whole court thing right now also. So
when were you diagnosed with this?
I got diagnosed with lupus and JRA when I was 10.
So you've been contending with this for looks like about 13 years now.
Sounds about right, sir.
And have you been employed in the past?
More like in high school, I had a little job, but I was only maybe working in maybe 2 weeks because of my ill.
I see. Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, sir.
Where did you graduate from?
From Escala High School in 2016.
2016, okay. And are you currently, let's see, you are currently 23 years old?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you still drink even with your illness?
Occasionally, yes. Even though I'm not supposed to, but yes, I do.
I was going to say, generally, that's not considered a good thing to do.
Yeah, you're correct. You're correct.
Your situation is a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to assess a relatively small fine of $100 plus the court costs. Given your situation, yes, $100 plus the court costs.
Okay, how much would that be? Oh.
You can visit with the clerk about payment arrangements if you need to do that. But
okay.
I would encourage you to limit any alcohol or drug usage very much, given your situation.
Yes, sir.
And I hope that the reason for proceeding with the fine is simply to impress upon you the importance of making some changes.
Yes, sir.
Then if you'll visit with the clerk, please.
All right.
Okay, so what I need you to do is call me back in about 30-45 minutes, and I will let you know how you need to take care of that court cost and fine.
And would that be the bottle number of this paper?
Yeah, 775-1546.
Okay.
Okay?
And I'll call you back within 30 to 45 minutes, you said, right?
Yes, please.
All right, yes, ma'am. That's not a problem.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay. So the next one we should have is 2020-290-322 for Sophie. She could have some pending charges upstairs as well.
Okay. Yeah, she.
Yes. Hello, Sophie. Can you unmute yourself?
Sorry, yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're now on with the judge.
Hello, is it Miss Umfleet?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Umfleet, my name is Lance Consino. I'm Justice of the Peace here in Precinct 4, and the charge is possession of drug paraphernalia, but I'm seeing that you might have some additional charges in an upper court.
Yes, sir. So I'm completing the exchange program through the DA's office.
Okay.
I just completed the class yesterday. So they told me to talk to you about this charge.
Right, about dismissing this.
Yes, sir.
And you have completed everything that you need to do for that exchange program?
I completed the 8-hour class. I just need to complete my community service hours.
I see. Okay. And I see that your birth date is 3/27/02, so you're just 18, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope that through the exchange program that you have learned how close you came to losing a lot of rights.
Yes, sir.
And I hope that that has been impressed upon you in that program.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to, on the DA's approval, go ahead and dismiss this case then, since you are in the process of completing it. If for some reason you do not complete it, then of course this comes alive again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we will visit with the DA about that, and I hope that we don't have to see you again.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sophie, what you need to do is just keep in contact with the prosecutor. Once that is completed, make sure you get back with me so I can let the prosecutor know and they can get this case dismissed.
Okay, and should I send you like the completion for the course and then the community service as well?
No, you'll just send that to them.
Okay.
And once that is completed and you turn everything in, give me a call and I can contact them and make sure that's been completed and that we can get this case dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you.
And then also I have one more question.
Okay.
I received another paper from y'all in the mail today saying that I have another court appearance on January 13th.
Let me look. Yeah, you can just disregard that. It's the same case.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Umfleet.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye now.
Okay. Next one is 2020-290-328.
Okay.
Hello, Rudy. Okay, there you go, Rudy. You are now on with the judge, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Martinez.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You understand that this is a plea hearing this morning, so before you tell me anything about your case, we will need to have your plea, either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. How are you pleading to the charge of open container in the vehicle?
No contest.
No contest, okay. And you have that form with
Yes, sir.
various pleas on it?
Yes, sir.
You will mark the no contest. Then
Okay.
you need to get that, of course, back to our court. No
Yes,
contest.
sir.
That you are not going to contest this, but you are not admitting guilt. Tell me about the case here. How is it that you were picked up for this open container?
I was just driving and I got stopped for no seatbelt, and I had an open container in my car, in my truck.
Had you been drinking?
Not at that moment, no, sir.
Well, it was an old one.
Well, yes, sir, but not like I was drinking like that night before. I was working on my truck, and I just had that container left in there.
Okay. I see that your birthday is 9/11 of 59.
My birthday, yes, sir.
Okay, so you are you're in your 60s now, and
Yes, sir.
so you of course should have been aware of open container. We take it very seriously in Texas because we lose over 1,700 lives a year to alcohol-related deaths on our roads and highways.
Yes, sir.
You can understand the seriousness of this. Have you had any previous run-ins with the law at any time?
No, sir. Well, not in the previous. I've been out over 13 years from prison, and I have no trouble.
You've had no trouble in the last 13 years?
No, sir. Not ever since I got released.
Okay. What were you in for? What were the charges?
My attempted murder when I discharged.
I see. Well, given your age and the situation, I'm going to assess a $200 fine plus the court costs.
Yes, sir.
And I think that since you've been clean for 13 years, I think that's all I'm going to assess today.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Rudy, I need you to call the office back in about 30-45 minutes, and we'll see what we need to do to get you set up on a payment arrangement. Or if you can
Yes, ma'am.
So give me about 30-45 minutes, and you'll call the number 775-1546.
What was the last four?
1546.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, guys. The next one's 2020-290-329 for Brady Harwell. He could be doing the exchange program, so we may just have to just continue it till he's done.
Right. It's like he's just 18. Yeah.
Okay, Brady,
Yes.
you are now on with the Doug, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Harwell?
Yes.
My name is Lance Consino. I'm Justice of the Peace here in Precinct 4. The charge is possession of drug paraphernalia, but you may already be in an exchange program on a bigger charge. Is that correct?
I have not heard. I was told that I may be given a choice program, but I haven't heard anything about it.
Okay. You will need to be proactive and check on that. Our clerk can help you. I'm going to continue your case this morning and pending you getting in touch with the DA about this exchange program. I would highly recommend that you take advantage of this since it has been made available to you. Since you are just 18, this could really impact your future career. And I would highly encourage you to pursue this with utmost earnestness, because you do not want this on your record if you can avoid it. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I'm going to continue your case this morning, but of course we may have to see each other again if you have difficulties in completing the program. So I would encourage you to pursue that very earnestly. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then our clerk will visit with you.
Okay.
Brady, what you'll need to do is just keep in contact with the prosecutor to see how it goes with the exchange program. Um, Once you've completed it, give me a call and I can email them to see if that is correct and we can possibly get this case dismissed for you. But just make sure you keep in contact because they won't contact you. You'll have to stay on them to make sure you get this completed, okay?
Can I get the number for that?
You can call their number, which is 775-1100. I'm not sure who's in charge of the exchange program, but they should be able to direct you from there.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, Greg. This next one is Paulina, which is 2020-290-335, and hers is the same situation.
Okay. Yep.
Hello, Paulina.
Hello.
You are now on with the judge.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, Miss Calzada?
Yes. Hello.
Yes, this is Judge Lance Cancino, Justice of the Peace here in Precinct 4. And let me remind you that this morning you are pleading on the possession of drug paraphernalia. Do not tell me anything about your case until you've pled it. I am looking at your date of birth. You are just 19, is that correct?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
And were you offered an exchange program?
Yes, I was.
Have you followed up on that?
I have not, because I'm trying to figure out if I can do hours, because I live in Fort Worth and so I'm back home for the holidays. So I need to figure out how I can do those hours, if I can do any here.
Have you been in touch with the DA about the exchange program?
I have not, but I will call today about that.
Why is it that you haven't been in touch? This is a very serious situation. I want you to be aware of that. You have been offered grace to keep this off your record. This is only offered to folks who are under 21 years of age. So you are very lucky to be in this situation. And if you do not pursue this, this will cost you a lot in terms of your career and your future. So I want you to pursue this with all earnestness. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
I am not pleased to hear that that you haven't pursued this as earnestly as you should have been doing. So I am continuing this, and I'm hoping that we don't have to meet back again. But I am warning you that you must take immediate action on this and make sure that you can make the arrangements and get this taken care of.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I understand.
And we are continuing this until you can make arrangements to complete the exchange program.
Okay, Paulina, what I'm going to do is go ahead and reset you for another court date to see if the DA will reach out to you to see if you can do the exchange program. If at that time they have not reached out or you haven't heard from them, then you'll probably have to go ahead and proceed and enter a plea with the judge. But I'll try to set you out far, maybe at the end of January to give you time to get that taken care of with them, okay? Let me make sure I have a
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to call them first and figure out that first before I can do my paraphernalia charge.
You don't want to plea on this charge, ma'am, unless you take care of the one upstairs. Because if you plea on this charge can hurt you upstairs. That's why we always have you take care of the higher charge first before you take care of this one. So that's why we're giving you a contingency, and and we're putting this off for a few weeks so you can get that one taken care of first. So that's why we're
Okay.
the court date to the end of January. A good mailing address is I have on file is 5828 South Hampshire Boulevard in Fort Worth 76112. Is that correct?
Yes. If for some reason I needed to change it, could I?
Yeah, just give me a call back and we can get that fixed.
Okay, and a call to what number?
775-1546.
775-1546.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be rescheduled for till the end of January, you said?
Yes. So hopefully by then it gives you time to maybe the DH maybe has reached out to you or you've reached out to them.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Alrighty.
Okay, Doug. The next one we have is okay. So we have Wyoming Fowler 2020-290-355.
Okay.
Hello, Wyoming.
Yes.
Okay, you're now on with the judge.
Mr. Fowler.
Yes.
This is Lance Consino. I'm Justice of the Peace here in Precinct 4. Just to
Yes, sir.
this is a plea hearing, so do not tell me anything about your case until we have your plea, either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. The charge is possession of drug paraphernalia. How will you be pleading this morning?
No contest.
No contest, okay. If you will mark that on your form, you have that form?
Is that the one that came in the mail?
Yes, that has the.
Okay, I'll have to get it from my mom. She actually lives in Amarillo. That's my old address. I just moved back to Lubbock, so I'll have to get an address change, all that good stuff. But I'll have her fax that over to me, and then I'll get it. Then I'll mark it off and I'll send it in.
Okay. Then I'm going to take it on your testimony, on your word that you are pleading no contest this morning, and I will
Yes, sir.
go ahead and hear your case. The charge is possession of drug paraphernalia. How did this come about?
I had a marijuana pipe inside of my pickup, and and whenever I was driving, it was kind of slick and icy that morning. It was during that whole time whenever it was whole snowing and everything, and that's the reason why I didn't get to stop at the stop sign or the yield sign, whatever it was. I believe it was a stop sign, but I went to go up, then I went to go stop. Well, I really just wasn't like completely stopping. I started to slide a little bit, and I was going to end up going a little bit past the stop sign. So I just went ahead and just kept on going anyways because it was completely clear.
And you were pulled over.
But yeah, the state trooper saw it, and then he pulled me over. And then whenever he said whenever he got to the vehicle, he asked if I had anything in the vehicle, and I told him I believe there's a marijuana pipe, and I gave it to him, and he took it and wrote me a ticket for it.
Are you a user?
A little bit, yes, sir.
I see. And how is it that pipe was actually in your vehicle? That's not a good place, obviously, to be using.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. It isn't.
We take driving under the influence, either alcohol or other drugs, very seriously here in Texas because our death rate is very high due to people.
Yes, sir.
People being high when they're out driving. And
yes, sir.
Why we put a lot to this. You are, your birth date is 94, so you are 26 years old?
Yes, sir.
Almost 27. I'm going to assess a $300 fine plus the court costs. And I'm going to also require that you do a drug awareness class.
Okay.
And all of this is done in the interest of you cleaning up and flying straight, especially when you're in the vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Take this to heart.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you'll visit with our clerk, Cindy, please.
Okay.
Arrangements.
Okay, so I'll need you to call me back in about 30 or 40 minutes and we can talk about your payment and the drug awareness.
Do I just call that 757 number?
Yeah, the 775-1546, please.
Yes, I can call that number here in about 30, 40 minutes. Okay, awesome. Yes, ma'am, I will do.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, guys. The last one that I have for today is the 2020-290354 for Julio Hernandez.
Okay.
Okay, Julio?
Yes.
Okay, you are now on with the judge. 1 second. Here he is.
Okay.
Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, sir.
Just to remind you, the charge this morning is public intoxication. And before I hear any of the details of your case, you will need to plead first. So do you have that form that has the guilty, not guilty, no contest on it?
Yes, sir, I do.
If you will, how will you be pleading this morning?
No contest, sir.
No contest. Okay. If you will mark that on the form, please.
Okay.
And tell me about this. How were you picked up for public intoxication?
Well, I had gone to my fiance's house because they had a little birthday party for her little grandson, and I had gone over there to take him to a present and whatnot, and to get some cake that she had saved for me. And the landlord that's there lives in the back, and I don't know what I don't know. He just don't like me, I guess. I don't know. I guess because I'm her, we're gonna get married and stuff. And he, I don't know. He called the cops saying that I was bothering, and which I wasn't. I was leaving, and they showed up and they questioned me, and then they just caught me. It said public intoxication.
You had been drinking fairly heavily that night, then?
No, sir. I had barely. When I got there, I sat down and drank maybe 2 beers with my fiance and her daughter, which is her son, and two beers. And just that when I got there, that's all I had.
And that was all you had after that? You didn't have any?
Yeah. No, sir. No. When I got there, I had nothing at all. I got there and went inside, sat down. We sat down in the kitchen. I told Malachi happy birthday, and gave him his little present. He showed me his other toys and whatnot, and getting ready to leave. When I was getting ready to leave, he was pulling in the driveway, and he just kind of stopped and looked, and I went about my business and was walking out, and I was coming to my fiance called me back. She's like, "Hey, come get some hot dogs." And I was like, walk back to get some hot dogs and to take, and that's when the sheriffs were pulling up.
And you think it was because you were accused of being rowdy, making noise?
No, sir. I was just no. There was nothing. We were inside in the kitchen and sitting there, and I said, okay, well, I guess better go in one night, and so I got the cake and whatnot. Told my happy birthday again. I was walking out, and she was like, hey, come get some hot dogs. I forgot, and so went back and got the hot dogs, and as I was kind of walking in or walking out with the two, that he was like pulling in his driveway and kind of stopped and looked at me, and then I said no words or nothing with him, and I never have. I really know him, and he just next thing you know, I was pulling up.
So there were no words exchanged? I mean, there wasn't any argument or anything?
Nothing at all. I don't even know the man.
Seems kind of strange. Who was it that called the police?
I'm assuming he did. I mean, because it was me and my fiance and her daughter and Malachi. I mean, we had no problem, there.
Seems kind of strange. But if you'd only had
Yes,
2
sir.
years, that shouldn't have caused you to be to appear intoxicated.
No, I wasn't, because when I got there, I was on a motorcycle. I was on a bike, and I wasn't gonna do, drink nothing like that to, go home. I just had 2 beers and that was it.
Seems kind of strange. Well, since I'm going on your testimony alone and really have nothing else to go on, I'm going to assess a $200 fine plus the court costs.
Okay.
And I think that will be sufficient in this. You have no previous cases, is that correct? You've never been in trouble with the law?
No.
Okay. Then based on that, I think I'll go with the $200 fine and court costs.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, and you can visit with our clerk Cindy about this, about the arrangements.
Okay. Do I need to go back up there? Or?
Okay, Julio, what I need you to do is call me in about 45 minutes, and I will let you know what you need to do in order to get that set up on a payment arrangement or pay that off. Okay? My number is
Okay.
51546. So just call me directly. Got it?
Okay. Tell me again.
775-1546.
No, I'm trying to find a pin.
Back up here. To the office when we see you upstairs.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you can give me that number again.
775-1546.
1546.
Yes.
1546. Okay, and you said call you like in 25 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And you said 775, the first number?
775.
Okay, I got it now.
Yeah. Yes. So Greg, we just have Lisa's last one that's back online.
Okay. Okay.
And it should be in Lisa's book, Parking in a Handicap.
Right.
Here she comes.
Okay. Connecting to audio. Can you unmute yourself, Madison? Perfect.
Hello.
You're on with the judge.
Okay. Miss Solis?
Hello.
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 This is Lance Consino. I'm Justice of the Peace here in Precinct 4. And the charge is parking in a handicap zone. How are you pleading on that this morning?
I think not guilty.
Not guilty. So you want to speak with the DA about this?
Yeah. Can I only do guilty and not guilty?
There's guilty, not guilty, and no contest. No contest means that you will go ahead and pay the fine, but you are not admitting guilt.
No, then no guilt, not guilty.
Not guilty. Okay, then I am. If you'll mark on the, do you have the plea sheet in your possession right now?
She sent it to me over email.
Have you retrieved that from your email?
Yes.
Okay. If you will mark that and visit with our clerk Cindy about how to get in touch with the DA, then we will pass you to them.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Actually, it's Lisa that will be.
If you give me a call, I can transfer you to the DA's office.
Okay, so will that be today?
Yes, you can call right now, and what I can do is I can just transfer you over there. It's not going to be on Zoom. It's just going to be a regular phone call.
Okay.
Okay, on my email is my phone number. So the 775-1542. You can call me and we can transfer you over there right now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ellis.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
No, it's just that wind. It was cold and windy. And it just,
Okay, I guess that's it.
I sound like a